Damn it! Fire!
and getting into a formation near the wagons. They're rolling off their wagons. The Stygian guards. These guys are putting the slaves between them and the dragon.
Oh, fuckers!
Ah! They come hustling over this way. The other caravan guards, you can see where is your buddy Roger and Eric. Roger and Eric are leveling their guns at this one, and they're firing.
I only see 3.
They fire their muskets, and they hit twice,
Oh, good boys.
doing
Good
15
boys.
damage to that Desert Drake.
Yes.
Not 156 damage, 50.
God damn it, Marty! Stress eating.
15 damage hurts the Drake. I'm just checking to see if they have DR. They do not. But not enough to stop it. So they're now hurriedly trying to reload their guns. These guys weren't in a position to fire. They didn't have their guns out, so they're all fetching their weapons this round.
Okay.
We've got Sam and Arlen.
We're not acting in the surprise round.
Okay, so they're not too sure what's going on. The dwarves and the slaves, they do not get to act in this round, in the surprise round. Undwind and the servants do not... Oh, they had their heads down, busy with shit. They are completely surprised at this. And Snowbeard, were you able to act in the surprise round?
Yeah,
He's getting the frick out of town.
gonna hide. Well, he's over here right now. He just moves one move.
Okay, give me a stealth. Because you're hiding
Oh,
amongst
there's no
the...
stealth. He's running. He's running.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
There's no
Got it.
stealth. He's running.
Cover. Caravan masters. Oh my, what is going on? Oh, he sticks his head out. There might be a problem. Shoot them, shoot them. And Zamacles will shut the door of his caravan.
You son of a bitch.
Where are the other caravan masters? I guess the Undwin and the servants are a different pip. Alright. Oh, Radimer's at a different pip, so this is actually just Zamacles' initiative. The Desert Drakes. Alright. Bunch of soldiers grabbing their guns.
We are so fucked. If you decayed.
They can spit a ball of electrically charged sand that bursts into a cloud. 15-foot radius spread. So this one spits a ball of a electrically charged sand. Oh, only doing 6 damage. There's a horrible choking cloud of sand. Alright, some of them have taken damage, others have not. There's some yelling and screaming, horses are freaking out. And then this dragon will land in the cloud. Apparently it is not bothered by it. So it is on the ground.
Okay.
Another dragon sees these soldiers and is going to do the same. It closes in a little bit and then spits its cloud at these guys. For 9 damage, you hear them all screaming.
Oh no, Porto!
He's safe. He's safe in his wagon.
Oh, it's safe in the wagon?
Yep. There are some guys that make it and some guys that fail. A bunch of the Stygian soldiers screaming as the Desert Drakes are attacking. Completely random encounter. It'll be interesting to see what happens and who survives and how that shifts the power dynamic. But I'm getting way the hell ahead of myself. And then this Desert Drake who got shot at is going to rush Eric and Roger.
No, not Eric and Roger. They're our favorites.
1 is Eric, 2 is Roger.
Come on, Eric.
2 is Roger. Roger's getting bit.
Oh, no.
Plus 15 bite. AC 25 bites a Roger. For 18 points of damage, and Roger's able to take it, but he's close to bloodied. Roger's like, it's got my arm! It's got my arm!
Remind me not to fight Roger.
Yeah, 4th level soldier, foot soldier. It's all right. Ugh, what's Ugg doing? This is a full round, and there may be the cries of other drakes out there. Like you could hear like maybe one way to the south and one way to the north.
He's making his way this way.
Okay, old Whitey's trying to keep the horses from panicking. He's praying to the old gods. He looks really frightened.
Where would the box of weapons be? And then,
on the 2 sides of the noble covered wagon, there are 2 trunks.
Right, yeah.
There are many trunks there, but you know the big trunks are where the wagon or where the weapons
he's
are kept.
making his way there.
Okay, Ratimer is going to. I think Ratimer is going to cast a spell. Maybe does he have spells? I think he's got spells.
Yeah, he's got spells.
Ratimer grabs his scythe, which he can use his Hand of the Acolyte to throw around, because that's horrifying. And he's going to grant himself Armor of Bones. He conjures up what looks like hundreds of like little rib bones that are all over his body. They're kind of floating right above his body, so he'll do that as a standard. And then as part of his move, takes out his scythe, and then he's going to... He's kind of cut off, isn't he? He's going to move out of the wagon and around the back.
Yep.
His skeletons get out of the cart. And his monkey hides. Mr. Pickles just hides. Edward can now act. Mad!
Edward's gonna go for swords.
Okay.
So he's going to. So that's 30.
30, yeah.
Oh crap! Hold on. Thank you. He's gonna make another
You make it.
We need some weapons. Get some weapons.
Caravan guards are defending themselves. These 2 Stygian soldiers are going to wander up this way. They have their pole axes. One of them gets to an attack and misses a dragon. There's a whole bunch of them that are trying to get out of this horrible mist. And they can see the dragon from here. The mist is acting like an obscuring mist at this point. These 2 guys are just hiding between the in the wagon. Those 5 guys are actually putting up an attack. They know that they're going to get munched if they don't. Ooh, there's a nat 20 in there. Not a critical hit. One of them does 10 damage to a desert drake with his pole axe. These other guys are taking out crossbows, and they're forming a line. So they switch up weapons, and they're taking out crossbows. Now the guys with guns, they've received their guns. They're in obscuring mist, so I think they can move freely without AOs. Let me check to see if the dragons can see through their own mist. Nope. But they know exactly where you are. That's awful. Fire! There are 4 of them that are firing their muskets at the dragon. It looks like 3 hits, because dragons have really shitty touch ACs. No, 2 hits. 2d12 damage. About 15 damage done to that desert drake. Guns apparently are really good against big beasties. And then poor Roger and Eric. Eric is 5 foot stepping back to reload, which I think incurs an
It
AOO.
means Arlen.
Yeah, it does, unless he's got...
Sam and Arlen.
All right, so
Because Roger got...
there's a tail slap that happens. That guard gets hit for 8 damage as he's trying to reload. And Roger is going to affix a bayonet, or is he going to risk a reload? No, he reloads. He has rapid reload, so he's able to reload and fire his musket in the same round. So he then just pushes the...
It might be reduced to a standard. For a musket?
I think it's reduced to a move.
I think it's a move.
I think for muskets, they're like two-handed?
Yep.
I think it's the standard. It's usually a full round, is it not?
Yeah. Okay, we'll look up that. It's important because these are the people that are your captives. Musket.
That might determine when it's clear to run.
Yeah.
Firearms. I could have swore that rapid. Rapid reload feat does reduce the time required to reload. It is a full round action to reload an early firearm that is two-handed, in the same way that it's a full round to do a heavy crossbow.
Just full round.
Oh, or a standard action for a two-handed firearm. It is. It is a standard. Okay, so he's jamming. He's reloading his gun.
Need 5 foot back or something?
He doesn't have 5 feet anywhere to run to. These two actually, he'll 5 foot step over to here, and these two soldiers come in and are attacking. Whoops. And keeping the dragon a little bit busy. Okay, we've got the soldiers. They are responding to the threat. You can still hear other dragons calling out in the desert sands around the oasis. Sam and Arlen get to go.
Sam's got a 20 move. I think Sam has a 20-foot move speed. Let me quick check.
Okay, so Sam basically swims out of the water. Arlen, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's at 20. Arlen's going to... that's 30. That's one move. Then he gets to about here. Can I get behind him?
Okay.
Yeah, it gets there.
The weapons! We need the weapons!
Open the weapon! Open the weapons for us! Give us a chance! Let us help you!
The dwarves and the slaves. These people are all chained together and they're awkwardly moving a single move away from the dragons.
Who's got the key?
You know that
Roger's got the key.
Roger's got one of the keys.
Roger's the key master.
And then the
Okay.
dwarves. The dwarves are just standing there, looking at the dragon. They're not running. But they're not attacking it either. I guess this one will 5 foot step back with his brothers out of the reach of the dragon. Undwind pops his head out of the window pops it back in, grabs the key, holds the key out the door, and grabs the key as a standard. He's gonna ring of keys. He gives the ring of keys to Edward as a move.
Okay.
Thank you, Anduin. You do not happen to know which one it is? Anduin, I don't know. They're just keys. The other servants, it is the fat one, says Joram. And Bortho is hiding inside of his food wagon, which might not be a good place to hide in the long term if the dragons are hungry. Although there's lots of things for them to eat. Snowbeard, righty and lefty here to your south. There's your prisoner wagon. You're pretty sure you could go inside there. Those bars are strong steel.
That's the plan. And
Seriously?
yeah, inside the wagon, he closes the door behind him and hides under the blankets.
Okay, so it looks like you did a double move and close the door, and you see that the blankets are still there, and you're gonna hide in the blankets. Oh, funny.
The sniveling Snowbeard rides again.
Zamacles, oh, bad dragons is what he says. Bad dragons. Where are my potions? Joram, feed me my potions. Desert drakes. All right. They don't like being stabbed. Let's see, they've got 4 targets, the one to the north. 1 is Eric, 2 is Roger. It's going to savage that 1 soldier. It does a bite and a tail slap. Is a hit and a miss. The bite does 2d6 plus 9. Ah! Blooding that 1 soldier. That savages him and tears at his flesh. Oh, it also does 1d10 electricity. He is shocked by that. Ah! Ah! There's weird sand that is coming off of them, and the sand is kicking off a little bit of like electrical sparks. All right, the other dragon wades into the Imperial soldiers and is going to bite and tail slap. Critical threat and a hit. Let's confirm the critical. Nat 20 confirms the critical. 4 is reduced critical. So only 2d6 plus 9 plus 1d10 electricity. 22 damage, this Imperial soldier. He is almost dead. The tail slap. 1d8 plus 3. Does an additional 7. He is down to single digits. As the dragon has waded into its strange cloud. And then the one to the north. Bite, tail slap, both hit. He's going to hit the same dude. We'll see. 2d6 plus 9 plus 1d10. 19 damage, putting him at -8. So there's one guy that gets mauled. And then the tail slap hits this soldier for 1d8 plus 3. He is now bloodied. And they have a special attack on their tail. Their tail seems to have like this, it's like an ankylosaurus tail. It's got like this big bulb, this big bony bulb at the end, and whack! And it sends him flying. Nope, it doesn't send him flying at all. It's kind of like a bull rush pushing tail slap. Alright, so those are the 3 dragons. Zooming in over top because the random encounter called for 5 of them. Is another desert drake. It is flying, just sort of circling to see where it can do the worst. and you can hear one more of them roaring to the south.
Okay.
Ugh.
Okay. Going to run to the box.
Okay.
To move, and I guess he'll ready an action when the box is open. He'll grab a weapon.
Okay. Ratimer, with his skeletons, sees the line of men. What is he going to do?
Lightning bolt.
No, he's like a second level wizard, first level cleric, Gestalt Oracle. He's going to hope that they're chaotic and cast protection from chaos on himself. Because he worships a lawful and evil god, so he can't cast protection from evil. That's funny. Oh, he is so weak. He's gonna bless. He wanders forward and blesses this group. We just is behind you. Unfortunately, that doesn't get any of the guys with the guns, although they probably don't need attacks or need help with their touch attacks. Edward
opens the box.
Edward uses the fat key to open the box. So move action, open the key. Move action, open the box, and there are weapons inside. Ugh, you had a ready to action. What weapon are you grabbing?
It is what's available. Like, daggers, but
yeah.
like
So you do see Edward's like scimitar in there. There are some larger weapons.
Grab what you're proficient with.
The biggest weapon that would be in there would be a greatsword.
Yeah, he's not proficient though.
Are rogues proficient
Spear?
with long swords?
Nope. Short sword.
Short sword is in there.
Spear.
Yep.
Spear. Yeah, he'll grab the short sword then.
Okay. So Ugg's initiative drops to that of Edward's. Caravan guards. All right, they're fighting valiantly back. Fortunately, Roger is going to incur an AOO when he tries to shoot at the guard, and Eric will also get an AOO when he's reloading. He'll go after Eric. There's a bite for 2d6 plus 9 plus 1d10 electrical damage. 22 damage on Eric. It almost eats off his face, but this allows Roger to get a shot off. He hit 1d12 plus deadly aim and point blank shot. Be -2 plus 4, so plus 5. He shoots the Drake for 15 damage, which is significant.
Crap, yeah.
The Drake is not bloodied.
Fuck.
Sam?
Sam's going to move forward. Is Sam a boxer or a weapon? I think he's a monk, right?
He's a brawler. No, he's a brawler.
Okay, have you played brawls before? I assume you have.
They work like monks for their unarmed strike and stuff.
Okay, so he 40 feet. This thing has
Yeah, you can run right under the wagon because you're small.
if he runs to here. There's no flank. Crap. He won't be able to get an attack though, will he? Because he's running through some friendlies.
You could charge right underneath the wagon and end up there. Like right between the wheels. Pretty sure you could draw a straight line. Yep.
That way?
Oh, no, right there. Yep. He's basically running under the wheels of the wagon and
Yeah, he'll get there and charge. Charge attack! I really hope I didn't just kill Sam. Sorry, Adam. You should have been here. Oh, god damn it.
5, 6.
Okay, Sam's attack is 3, 4, 5. What's his strength?
Oh yeah, Sam can also temporarily get a combat feat, because of brawler.
6.
That's a move action for that.
Okay, yeah, he won't be able to charge if he did that. Yeah.
There's a +6. I don't see anything else.
No, it's got to be more than that.
Grab, charge 2, and strength 1.
1 for size, and has he got weapon finesse?
+1 for size?
Yeah, and does he have weapon finesse? I honestly don't know.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Okay, well that should.
Okay, so weapon finesse makes it 4, which is fantastic. Okay, so 3,
So
2
10.
charging. 4
Melee it
dex.
says 8. 3 Bab, 1 for size, and 4 for something. 4 for his dex, so he should be at a +8.
Yeah.
When
Plus
he
2 for
charges,
charge.
+10.
Yeah.
Okay. Should he power attack? What's it? How hard?
Oh,
is
and he
it
gains
for
a
you guys?
+1 attack versus a flying creature. This is I guess a thing with wings. So go ahead.
Okay. Should he power attack?
Yes. You
So
have to
plus-
use it.
+11 or +10? I mean,
No.
is -1.
Mm-hmm.
+9.
No, he's at +11 right now, and then it would be +10.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because of the thing. Yeah, so +10.
16.
AC 16 hits its hard scales and does no damage.
Yeah, you rolled a 6 lot, would you?
Arlen, what are you doing, bud?
Bless them all.
The bless that I don't
Awesome.
have prepared.
Oh.
Because
I am gonna channel,
you've been
though.
saving slaves.
I am gonna move to here.
Eric and Roger
two.
looking pretty hurt. So
Okay,
is that one
frig
soldier.
Eric. I can't get. I think I
There's your
can
30
do.
feet radius.
I think if I'm here, that will work. I think that would work.
Yep.
Yep. Channel.
Okay. Arlen calls out to Freya. Golden energy flows all over the place.
Okay, and it's a D6, D8. Okay. Do they? Oh no, it's a D6. Fuck. Fuck.
Yeah, your level might be trying to eat the caravan right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yay! 3 hit points back.
3 hit points back. Okay, the soldier is at 14. Rogers now at 15.
If it keeps them up for another round, that's great.
Eric's at 27. And I don't think anyone else was injured.
No, it was the 3 soldiers. The 2 soldiers, Eric and Roger, and the
All right,
soldier.
the dwarves and the slaves. The slaves are trying to move away. They don't have any armor or weapons. They are shuffling away. They'll be captured later. The 3 dwarves are just watching. Kind of look amongst each other. They look just so unconcerned. One of them's looking at Snowbeard in the cage. Cocks his head off to the side. They're an odd bunch. Old Whitey!
A little bit.
Will you accept the blessings of the old gods, is what he says. Yeah, says Ugg. Old Whitey casts bull strength on Ugg.
Oh, yeah.
Undwind. What can an Undwind do?
Summon.
Summon a chicken.
Unwind goes over to the he's inside the wagon. He peeks out and he's gonna cast grease on the dragon.
That works.
Yeah.
He greases the square that it's in. The DC of his grease spell is 16. It is technically on the ground, so it could fail. Its reflex save is +8. it falls down.
Yeah.
I did it! You hear everyone's voice. I did it! Yeah, let's get back from there, Unwin. We don't want you eaten. The other servants feeding the master potions. He's hiding. There are some drivers that are trying to flee.
What? It turns out Zamacles is actually some like 18th level blood rager.
All right, so you've got some of the drivers fleeing. This guy is diving into the bushes because they're not paid; they're slaves. All right. Then we've got Snowbeard. Snowbeard, you're standing inside the wagon. The door is closed behind you.
Is it locked?
No, it is not like an automatic locking thing. You need
Are there
keys
manacles that he can like tie around it and lock the manacles together?
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
Okay, so he's like grabs some manacles and he's tying them into. They don't lock automatically, but they kind of. There are a couple of sets that bend, so you're like bending them into place and basically spending the round locking the door, so you're safe. You hear one of the. Hey, says one of the drivers who went up to the door, was going to try to go in there with you, but couldn't. Zamacles. Where are my wands? Is what he says. Coming, master, coming. The desert drakes. Well. All right, the one that you guys are fighting, or concentrating on, stands from prone, incurring an AOO from the two Stygian soldiers and from Sam.
Sam. Let's do it again. Power attack, motherfucker! Yeah, see how this goes. That hits. 24? Is he still considered charging?
24 hits.
Yeah.
The two warriors missed, though, with their pole arms.
Oh, shit.
So you do D6 plus your strength.
Plus power attack, which is so strength is 1, power attack makes it 2.
2. Yep.
So a total of 3.
Wait, no,
D6
it should be minimum 3. No, that's your bonuses. 1 for strength, right?
Yeah.
And 2 for power attack.
Yeah, so total is 3.
No. So you're rolling 1d6 plus 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
5.
Whap!
Take that! Whap!
Whack!
Come on, I'll get the fuck in there.
Radimer is going to... let's see.
I'm sure that's going to drive it off at 5 points of damage. It's on its next turn. It's going to run. Don't worry.
Radimer moves up to here and will mage hand his scythe into the back of the dragon, hoping to crit, because scythes are awesome crit weapons.
Awful crit weapons. Awful, terrible things.
What's the range of it?
I think it's 30 feet.
Crit range, I mean, sorry.
It is 20 times 4. 20 times 4. And I believe he's considered as if he is using his his int instead of... No, it's his wisdom instead of his dex. Damage still relies on strength. Okay, his damage is not that good then. Okay, his wisdom 3, his bab 2, plus 5. Plus his plus 6. Wow. Nope. The scythe clangs off of the thing's armor. Edward and Ugg get to go.
Ugg is moving out here.
Oh, the dragon didn't eat anyone, so give me a second.
Fuck, Marty. I have
to get them to eat things. Why
are you trying to kill us on a fucking weekday, man?
There's a critical miss in there. Would have hit, and then he got a tail bash against one of the guys for 8 damage, and it sent him flying back to here. And then this one is going to attack the soldiers that are around him. Only hitting with the main bite, but that's the bad one. The electrocuting bite for 21 damage. Dropping this soldier. Desert Drake in the mess of soldiers who have now all reloaded their guns. Misses on the main bite, and critical misses. Doesn't critical miss. Okay, they didn't do a whole lot this round. And then this one, flying ahead, sees a bunch of yummy people running. Oh, but they want the beasts. They want everything. Where are they going to land?
In a fire pit?
I think this one's going to land over here. And blasts its breath weapon here, hitting a bunch of the horses and 2 of the men. Siggy, how's it going? Doing only 8 damage. That's quite a bit of damage to the horses.
Siggy, what's going on? How much damage?
8. These horses were unhitched, hitched, so they're bolting away from the dragons. These ones are panicking as this one lands and coughs up this electrical sand everywhere. You notice that it glances at you, Snowbeard, in your cage. Like it's smart. It's like smart enough to know what's going on.
Hey Drake. Hey boss, what's going on?
Caravan guards are battling the best they can, although these guys have backed away. They're still threatening with their pole axes. Oh, one of them critical hit the dragon.
Sweet.
Oh, reduced critical.
Oh, you fucker.
Still
That's
for 10
twice
damage,
already.
though. What's that?
It's twice tonight, reduced critical.
Yep. Roger and Eric both have their guns. We'll say they grabbed. Roger grabbed a different musket that was already loaded, and Eric had reloaded his. They hit twice. They have feats that make it hurt.
It's good. Snowbeard dies today.
What's that?
Big boss. I'm like, hey, how you doing, big boss? He's like, good, but Snowbeard dies today.
Okay, this desert drake is bloodied as
Not
it gets
today.
hit by a pole axe as well as 2 musket shots, and Eric and Roger are 5 foot stepping back now that there are others in melee. Where are the other guards? These guys haven't fired their second round yet, and it's time to do that. They are inside of the sands. There's a chance they miss, but they are also firing without
Incurring AOs, yeah.
incurring AOs. Correct. So 4 hits potentially. One of them missed, so that's 3d12 plus 9.
What's the crit range on that gun?
20s.
20?
33 damage, 48 damage done to that one dragon. You hear the muskets going off. You've got these soldiers that are bravely fighting this drake. They miss, and then the line of guys with the crossbows, I think, are all bowling for 20s. What's the AC of this thing? Oh no, that's ridiculous. They're bowling for 17s. What the? 2 of them hit. One of them is a critical threat with a crossbow.
There we go.
That's a critical hit with a crossbow. 42 is +1 crit.
Yeah, yeah, boy.
Okay. So that's
Yeah, because five Drake bullshit.
one.
What the fuck?
So that's 3d8 plus another d8 from the hit. Is 23 damage against that drake. All right. I got a villain point to help the Drake who goes after the dwarf.
Not real.
Big boss Nemesis is spending his hero point.
Lifts up the blanket. There's nobody home.
All right, so Big Boss Nemesis wants something bad to happen to Snowbeard. Got it.
Snowbeard is so nice.
I think the thing gets excited at Snowbeard in the cage, and we'll go after him. Let's see, where did my initiative go?
Dun dun dun.
It's not their turn though, so Sam.
Sam's going to. He only gets one attack. So power attack +8. It was really hard to hit this thing. He's not going to power. Chance of -1. Yeah, he's not going to power attack. So +11 makes it +9.
Roger's like,
20
look out,
plus
Sam,
9.
look out! He is a big guy.
So Sam's going to attack it, and then he's going to 5 foot under the cart.
It's actually really wise. That'll give you cover.
Yep. 21.
That's exactly what you needed.
Holy
Whack! You punch it in the in the
actually
chin.
7 damage.
Ahmed, it's actually 1d4, not 1d6.
Oh,
'Cause
crap.
he's small.
Can you flurry?
Yeah, you can.
I did not even. I didn't roll with a flurry. I rolled
Okay.
as a straight hit. So, yes, he could flurry, but I didn't roll it.
Okay, he
That one to get
he just went for an uppercut,
5 damage. I
5
want to
damage.
get the frig out of here.
and then he 5 foot steps underneath the wagon. Which
5
square?
foot steps. Yep, exactly there.
Okay. Arlen, what are you doing, Arlen?
Arlen sees.
First level cleric, Arlen.
Do I see Eric? How bad Eric is off? But Roger is my friend.
You can actually see Eric bleeding for like underneath the wagon wheels, and Roger is close to bloodied.
I go here, and I'm 1d8 +1.
You healing the guards?
Yeah, they're higher level and more powerful than we are, so yeah.
Okay.
The person next. Fucking right! God damn it, he only gets 4 healing. Well, whatever.
What are you doing? Is what he says. Get your heathen hands away from me! As he's trying to reload his gun. The dwarves and slaves. These dwarves are completely still. They're just hunched down, like getting ready to do something. The slaves are trying to.
They're just thinking, "Fucking try it."
The slaves are trying to run in their chains. They're not getting very far. We only have 4 dragons on the field, right? There's still one more out there. The jingling of the chains act like a dinner bell, and you can hear them starting to scream, "No!" as they're pointing to the south. Unwin and the servants. Well, Unwin has this power called Arcane Bond, which allows him to recast a spell that he just cast. Grease. He re-greases the same area, forcing it to make a saving throw.
Is it standing?
It fails and falls down again.
Fucking Unwin. Where's it going?
I did it! I did it with my spells! Did you see? Yes, I've got my wands now. Snowbeard, what are you doing? This dragon is looking at you. You rattling your chains and you realize, oh shit, it's looking right at me in this cage. I am a sitting meal. What are you doing, Snowbeard?
Picking up the blankets and they're very tasty. Pointing at the other servants, they're delicious. They were covered in sauce a little while ago.
Covered in sauce. Zamacles is going to 5 foot step Oh, did Ugg not go? Yeah, Edward and Ugg didn't go. Go ahead. What are they doing?
One for the kill. Okay, if you want to do Ugg, I'll do Edward.
Yeah, okay, I'll do Ugg.
Thanks, Foxfire.
It's not charging.
Yeah, thank you, kind sir. Because we need all the fucking help we can get right about now.
I don't think it got an AOO this round.
You didn't.
So it'll take its prone AOO against Ugg.
Okay. Where the hell is Ugg?
So +1.
It's gonna try to bite Ugg.
Excuse me.
-4.
Is really all that he is that all he got? Fuck me.
AC 21 on Ugg.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a hit.
Hang on.
Let me check.
Yeah, it hits.
Yeah.
Okay, for 22 damage on Ugg.
Fuck. You've got.
It grabs him by his one of his strong arms and kind of thrashes him a little bit. There's a weird electrical sand that is all over Ugg, and he's being shocked. You can actually Sam and Roger see like a flash of like the outline of Ugg's skull as his skin temporarily went transparent, the electricity coursing through.
How much damage do I have?
22.
Ouch.
You want to attack and back the fuck out if you can.
I can't. I moved and attacked. AC 27 though.
Yeah, you plunge the blade into the thing's side.
6 plus 8. Suck it for 13.
13 hurts the dragon badly. It is not doing too well, with Ugg now standing in its face.
Okay, and I'll be right back.
And then what did Edward do?
Edward's going to grab a sword.
Yep.
And get to there and attack the thing that is on the ground. This is gonna suck because he has a.
Yep. He'll swift action and add a +1 to his blade because I think he can do that.
Really?
With his mage powers? With his
Oh,
mage
man, I
powers?
really gotta read all this shit. Arcane, pool arcane, spell strike. No, that's not it. But okay, take your word for it. He does have spells. Can he? What the fuck am I doing? He casts shield before walking in there. Wait, he can't cast. Oh, fuck. Can he do that action even with without his magical his memorizing the spell or not?
He has an arcane pool, which is half his level, which is 1, plus his int mod, which is 3. So he's got 4 points per day.
And what can he do with those 4 points exactly?
You can make his. He has a swift action. You can make his sword a +1 sword.
Okay, so he has a +1. He's no strength, so it becomes a +2. Does he have weapon finesse?
Yes.
Okay, so
he is striking with that sword with a plus
3 + 5. 3 dex, 1 weapon, and 1 BAP, so
Yep.
+5.
Yep.
And the thing's on the ground. Okay, I hope this goes well. God, suck a D!
That's a critical threat with a scimitar.
What did I roll? +5? Kill. 19. Fuck. Wait, what's its AC?
21.
It's prone.
It's prone, so it becomes 17. You just critical hit it with a scimitar.
It's been such a long time since I fucking
Edward.
critted anything. Edward
Death
just critted
dealer.
with a sword. Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, with his big flashy curved blade. Roll percentile.
Yep. Sorry, I forgot to do that. But I haven't critted in so fucking long.
Yeah, I've been doing all the crit numbers by memory at this point. 43.
43.
I believe is a improved critical, but we'll double check this.
Check that. This shit really needs to.
43 is standard crit with a free unarmed attack, no AOO, so you can kind of kick it if you want, which is pretty funny.
All right, I'll kick it. Sure.
So let's do the damage first. The damage would be D6 for Scimitar. He gets his dex for damage, so that's +3. He made it a +1 blade, so +4. So 2d6 +8.
He made it +1.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
15.
15 damage. That would be 94. The thing is in single-digit hit points.
Oh, for fuck's sake, someone sneeze on it.
Now you can kick it.
Yep, now let's kick it.
You have weapon finesse, so technically your unarmed attacks are finesse.
So +3, but +4. Oh, no.
it almost bites your boot off your foot, and you pull your thing back. Now Zamacles,
devilish thing. Whoa.
Zamacles pokes his head outside of the wagon. He 5 foot steps, opens the door, pushes a wand outside. He'll push Unwin out of the way, and he'll wand from the safety. He'll single scorching ray the dragon.
Put one down.
Oh, I think he missed.
Because it's prone.
Yeah. So
damn.
he hits AC 10. The thing's touch AC is 11. And its prone is 15. So yeah, a fiery ray goes over its head. Oh, I don't think this wand is working right. I'll have to test it out on some of you later. The desert drake is angry and is going to stand from prone, which is not good.
AOO.
How many AOs is it gonna get?
The first one that gets an AOO is from Edward, then it's Ugg, then it's the caravan guards.
All right, I'll go to 22. Go ahead, Edward.
+5.
Slashing.
18.
18 hits the prone drake.
It's a D3, 4. It's a D6 +4, right?
Yep. There's a chance that
5.
5.
Not with a 1.
So
I've got
99. It's got 4 hit points left.
And I got a 22 on Ugg.
All right, Ugg. After Edward slashes the side of its head goes closer to Ugg. Ugg points his dagger or his short sword down and plunges into the side of the dragon's head
For 10 damage.
For 10 damage, knocking the dragon out.
Ugh. Good investment.
Let's go help the others, is what he says, and then he realizes how injured he is with the 22 damage that is not on his
To me,
weapon.
come to me. Don't expect too much, but
Oh yes, he killed the dragon. Good for him. Ratimer is off. Oh, the desert drakes. Okay, so that one stood from prone and got punished. Let's hold off the one that's going to eat Snowbeard in a minute. This one is still battling these Stygian soldiers. It's getting injured. It wants to down the soldiers, though. Let's see if it can get rid of the guys with the pole arms.
Arlen's he's got 3 channels left, so 3d6.
All right, he bites the head off of this soldier, and it causes the other soldiers to stumble back a little bit, and it's going to 5-foot step back towards Ratimer. Ratimer realizes he's too close to the dragon for his own comfort.
Sure.
This desert drake is going to go after one of the Imperials, forcing these horses to move away. They do not like the dragon. It is going to full round the guy with the gun, hitting with the important attack, which is the electrical bite. Shocking the Imperial soldier, dropping him to -12. He is unconscious. Ah! You can hear screaming over in the desert, and the deserty got clouds of dust.
Oh my god.
Which leaves us with the 5th dragon that is flying overhead to go play with the slaves that are all jingling and trying to get away. A fifth one comes flying over the horizon. This dragon simply 5 footsteps up is going to breathe in the cage.
Okay, dokie. Look at that shit.
That's a good question.
So those, I assume those oxens to the west of them, to the left of them, are going to move. So I assume they're kind of pushing this way, Marty.
Yeah, the stupid. Some of the clouds are clearing. However, this cloud is not.
I assume these horses are kind of running, perhaps this way.
Yeah, these horses are actually bucking and freaking out in the middle because they're trapped between two dragons.
Yeah.
These horses will move.
I'm just moving. I'm trying to make this a little bit fluid, trying to see how these guys are going to move. The dwarves will probably get away from the horse.
No, the horses, the dwarves are just not moving.
They're just not moving.
Nope, they just kind of froze and they're looking around. They're waiting for something to happen. Like they might be ready to do something. But yeah, horses are moving around. These two are bucking angrily, and then
do they have a T-Rex theory? Like if you don't move, then.
Desert Drake pushes his head against the bars and blasts electrical sand into the wagon. And you're muted, Mark.
Snowbeard holds up a blanket. No!
Oh God, I've been nerfing their breath weapon. Okay. The reflex save is 19.
One. He rolled a. There goes his blanket. It's gone.
Okay, so yeah, the sand blasts the blanket away. The dragon growls. You take 7 points of damage. Are you still up?
At 7, yes.
Okay. Snowbeard's got 1 hit die, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You might want to get the fuck out of Dodge.
You made the save or you failed?
No, he failed.
It's a miserable fail, is what we call it.
All right. Given that this is a villain point, and I've been nerfing their breath, I'm gonna not nerf it for Snowbeard's attack. So the dragon then huffs, and the sand that's all grating begins to shock, like begins to catch, like it's a catching on electrical fire. And give me one more save.
$13.
Is that total?
Yes.
Okay. How many points does Snowbeard have?
13.
And he just took 7?
Yeah.
What's his con?
That's a lot of dice, Marty.
What's his con?
14.
14? Okay, so you've got 13 left. So you've got 6 left. You get -1, and then you take 11. So Snowbeard is knocked unconscious by the electrocution. Let's roll a d6 to see what bad happens to Snowbeard as he's electrocuted.
On a weekday, Marty?
Oh, shit. On a weekday? Really?
Come on!
There you go. 2.
Okay. Not as severe, but I think part of Snowbeard's face has been, like, paralyzed a little bit, and a little bit of his beard is missing, and he's going to take 1 permanent charisma loss.
Why do you have a foot for a face?
Four.
What the fuck?
It's now 4. It's approaching that of an animal.
It's like his face is kind of like a little bit paralyzed from like permanently numbed from the electrocution,
Okay.
and Snowbeard is
So he can't eat